Hello and welcome to a splendid, short, brand new, multicolored British cyberspatial English box introduction to adjective word order. Today's lesson is taking place largely within the context of footwear. And in front of you there is a picture of a shoe. And in front of me is my shoe. How would you describe my shoe? If I were to ask you to give me some adjectives describing my shoe, what would you say? I would hazard a guess the first one would be grey, and the second one might be holy, meaning sacred and worthy of worship, or perhaps simply punctured with holes. If I were to ask you to give me an even more detailed description, maybe you would say that it is a canvas shoe because it's made of a kind of canvas material, or an expensive shoe because it costs me quite a lot of money. Maybe you would say that it is an old shoe because it looks old even though it's only 3 months old. Perhaps you would say it's a big shoe because it's size 44. Or a slim shoe because it's quite thin, or a trendy shoe because all the cool kids are wearing them. Perhaps you would say it's a smelly shoe because it is, or a shabby shoe because it also is. Perhaps you would say that it's a vagabond shoe because it's made by the company Vagabond, or a Chinese shoe because it was manufactured in China. So here we have lots of adjectives. And if we want to use all these adjectives in a sentence to describe my shoe, we have to put them in quite a particular word order. If you don't use this word order, it can sound a little bit strange. In fact, this word order comes naturally to native speakers. First, we use the adjective of opinion, and after that, we have the adjectives of size, age, shape, color, origin, and material. On the board in front of you, you have one example from each of these categories. Can you put them in the correct order? So this is how it should look and how it should sound. These are my trendy, big, old, slim, grey, Chinese canvas shoes. So trendy is the opinion, big the size, old the age, slim the shape, grey the colour, Chinese the origin, and of course canvas the material. Now of course we don't normally use this many adjectives to describe a noun. We normally only use 1, 2, or perhaps 3. So I might say, these are my trendy old canvas shoes, or I might say, these are my big grey Chinese shoes, giving quite a different impression of what my shoes look like. It's also important to remember that these are just guidelines, and sometimes when we want to place more emphasis on one adjective, then we put this first. So now I'm going to hand over to you. I want you to describe my bonsai tree. What do you think of my bonsai tree? Is it big, small? Give me some adjectives describing it.